Hey there, horror fans! The week of June 16th has come to an end, and with it came some pretty exciting news for the horror genre, whether you're a fan of film or gaming. My name is Emma Claire, and here are 5 horror topics that you might have missed this week. After being announced in March, fans have been patiently waiting for the release of Friday the 13th, the game on Nintendo Switch. With an originally planned release of spring 2019, they didn't quite make that window, but don't panic! You still won't have to wait too much longer to play as your favorite slasher on the go. Friday the 13th, the game, will officially be available in the form of the Ultimate Slasher Switch Edition on August 13th, 2019. This edition of the game will also come with all the DLC except for the backer-exclusive Savini Jason, and it's also now available for pre-order on Amazon and through GameStop. Amityville is back once again, this time in the form of a prequel. Reported by Deadline, the focus shifts back to the traumatic murders that reputedly set the supernatural stage for the nation's most notorious haunted house legend. In November of 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. shot all 6 members of his family in a killing spree that took on an even more horrific hue a year later when a family bought the notorious property and lived in it for 28 days, a 4-week window that became the core story of the Anson novel and its 3 big-screen adaptations. Casey Lascala wrote and will be directing the film, with principal photography set to begin in November. Spoiler for the new Child's Play lie ahead, so if you haven't seen the film, you may want to skip this portion. With the Child's Play reboot releasing this past week to overall decent reviews, the conversation surrounding sequels for it have already started to form. Director Lars Klevberg says he has more to tell, but the approach he wants to take for the sequel may surprise you. He says, "For me, this was just trying to make the best movie possible, like never foreshadowing any detailed plan of where you want to go as a franchise. But yeah, for me, I think I love the Buddy Bear concept. I think it was presented a little too short in this movie, what the Buddy Bears are and can be capable of doing." Some fans may be turned off by this idea, as the Buddy Bear concept came with some mixed feelings, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the future looks like for the Child's Play reboot. Despite the last 3 films critically being failures, Paranormal Activity is set to return to the big screen. Paramount Pictures chairman and CEO Jim Giannopoulos made the announcement saying, "We are partnering with Uber horror producer Jason Blum to bring a new installment of Paranormal Activity." While no other details have been released, we do know that this is officially the end of the franchise. Jason Blum told USA Today, "It's coming to an end. This is it, the finale. We're saying it before the movie opens. We're not going to grind this horror franchise into the ground. This will keep Paranormal Activity as a part of this culture in this particular time in a really fantastic way." Halloween is officially set to return once again in the fall of 2020. With the massive success of 2018's Halloween, it comes as no surprise that Blumhouse is gearing up for a sequel. Set to start filming after Labor Day, it appears that David Gordon Green has already penned the script and will be returning to direct the sequel. Although not confirmed at this time, it is expected that Jamie Lee Curtis, Andy Matichak, and Judy Greer will return, as well as John Carpenter, to compose. The new Halloween sequel is set to hit theaters October 16th of 2020. Last week was another exciting one for the genre, with several massive franchises having news. But what do you think? What announcements are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more weekly horror recaps. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.